Hello, here we have the third and final web app concept. There is an associated companion mobile app associated with this particular concept, but this is the final web app in the series of concepts. This, juxtaposed against the previous two concepts, would be maybe a hybrid. So we have the features of the first, like lunchtime and groups and games, but also the performance tracking and competitive aspects of the gamified concept, the second concept that we went over. So let's begin. Here we have the landing page. When the user signs in, they'll be greeted with their My Room. The fundamental kind of structure of this app is built on the concept of rooms. So we have My Room, we have the game room, the chat room, lunch room, and fit room. And the idea behind that is that the whole company is under one roof, and you kind of get that idea of family, which is conducive to our community building ambitions. So here we have the dashboard. Again, the user can customize exactly what appears on their dashboard. In this particular case, we have a chatter feed, which is updated with updates from your groups that you're subscribed to, or maybe company news, anything that's really relevant to you within the scope of Bloom. So this could be event updates, anything of that variety. Over here we have some progress data, and obviously this data is not relevant to the product, but it gives you the idea of having some progress metrics on how your performance is in relation to your team and in relation to the milestones that you have set out for you. So again, the concept of a performance metric is fully present in this concept. It would likely to be displayed somewhere up here along with your name, and activities that you perform and log within the app would contribute to that performance metric. Down here we have what could be today's events, similar to the events column in the first concept. We have what might be lunch arrangements that you have scheduled appearing here, or historical events such as if you logged a workout in the morning, it might appear there, or if you have a workout scheduled for tomorrow, it might appear tomorrow. Anything of that variety, any upcoming event. Here we have the concept of the game room. So the game room is included here because we believe that games are a fantastic way to incentivize community building events within corporations. So we could have a game room for ping pong, for chess. Lots of offices have actual video game consoles such as PS4, Xbox One with their particular games that you can have a game room for. And the administrators of those game rooms could schedule tournaments and invite other users to join the group. Now, any user can make a game room, and any user can join any game room they like. Beyond traditional games, these could also include sports. If you wanted to have an intramural ultimate frisbee league between teams, you could do that through the games room. Moving on to the chat room. Here we have a kind of consolidated chat room for any group or individuals that you are interested in communicating with. We could have chat rooms for events, for groups, direct messages between friends. You could have a team chat room, and this just allows a quick and easy way to communicate to those people who are relevant in your Bloom. Now we come to the lunchroom. The lunchroom is a great tool for building a community, as it encourages people to take the time that they have at work to themselves, which would be lunch. It's often the only extended period that you have to do what you wish to do. And it makes it easy to spend it with people. It makes it easy to spend it with coworkers, and sometimes coworkers that you wouldn't otherwise spend it with or know to spend it with. So here in lunch recommendations in this area here, we have in this example Kevin Hicks. He's going to lunch from 12 to 3 or to 1, pardon me. And these green check marks symbolize buttons which confirm your attendance to that lunch event. So if you come here and you say, oh, Kevin Hicks, I'm not sure who that is, well, down here, the idea is that it would tell you this is your relationship to Kevin Hicks. This is why the system is recommending Kevin Hicks to have lunch with you. It could be a common interest. It could be that you're members of the same group or the same game room. It could be that you have a mutual friend that the system is aware of because of historical lunchtime data. And you would come in here, you would click OK, and it would send Kevin a notification informing him that you have accepted his open lunch invitation. Now down here, you have your lunchtime today. You specify the time that you're going to lunch, and it's not specified here, but you could also note who you'd like to directly invite, the maximum attendance for your lunch. So say you made reservations at Montana's for 5 people. You can only have 5 people come to lunch with you, but you've already invited 3. So those other 2 spots are totally open. That's great. You invite those 3 people, they confirm, and you set your lunch arrangements to open. And that would mean it would appear here for everyone else using the system, and they could easily just come in and say, yep, I'm coming with you. And over here we have the lunch arrangements potentially for the day or maybe even for the week or for the month. Here we have your friends. It could also say your Bloom. These are people that the system is aware of you having a strong relationship with. So if you maybe don't feel like being too social and going too far outside your comfort zone today, you can easily just invite your friend to lunch with you. And moving on, we have the fit room. So the fit room is going to be the component of the app. It's not entirely populated here, of course, but I can speak on behalf of the premise behind it. The idea behind the fit room is to have a place for you to log all of the activities that you perform that contribute to your health metric, the health component of your performance metric. So whether that is taking a water break or getting some exercise in before work, this will be a place for you to record that and easily see that it contributes to your performance metric. Yeah, so I think that about wraps it up. Again, we speak about the concept of interests, especially in relation to groups and games. Interests would be specified on sign up. And if you wanted to edit your interests, you could click your user profile here and go and edit your interests. And that would tune who is invited, who is recommended to go to lunch with you, and things like that. Thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next demo.